Hello everybody and welcome to round 2 of the HRA Modified series here at USA International Speedway. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. So we take a look at some of our drivers here. You can see this track is already getting slicked off quite a bit. Looks like Cole's in the pits right now. Mr. Brandon Cole's in the pits. Here's Ty Dickinson out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. See who else is on track here. Tim Ripley in the 71 machine. It's going to show up as his number 3 is. Right next to him is another 71 here. It's Garrett Zacharias. He's currently sitting second on the leaderboard right now in practice as we see these drivers duking it out here. Good close racing here in practice early on. Yes, Mr. Greg Osmond, J-Ron. I am J-Ron Valley, as they call me. I will be your streamer, your commentator tonight, unless somebody wants to hop in the booth with me. Look here, Magnus Anderson as well. He's out of Iowa. I didn't get the opportunity to race last week. He was in the session and then his computer just kind of on him. So, hoping to get that sorted out here. Let's see, we got Ty Dickinson's brother Bryce here in the KR1 modified. Team Sweet Tea. Him and Ty and Caden Reynolds, who was your winner last week at Cedar Lake. Alright, Caden, I will rerun my trading paints for you. I suppose. Yes, Ty, I am a gentleman. Caden, where is your car? Let's See if we can find you at all. As we wait for his paint to update here. Just like he wanted. Ah, there it is. Perfect timing. Gaten Reynolds, driver out of Iowa, hobby stock driver. Let's see, maybe we'll go with this camera angle tonight. Then we can hop on over to this through turns 2. Nice job, Gaten. See Jacob Doak here as well. He's got a new paint scheme this week. Yes, Michael, that dang freaking Caden Reynolds is fast. Yes, he is. I think it was Braden Richards' comment on his post. It was hobby stock, iRacing mod, pit bike, doesn't matter. Reynolds by a mile, or Reynolds by a straightaway, something like that. It's Chris Swanson. I know he's got speed. Didn't make the feature though last week, unfortunately. So we got about 3 minutes left in practice here. Michael Cusack, Dakota Shelley. I think he's still using the controller, but at this track, that's got to be so hard to do. Paulie Tracks there. Anthony Carf side by side there. Oh. Mr. Ryan Hatch, the league owner himself, he'll be racing tonight. Last week he was up in the booth with me. So he's going to put his skills to the test. Zachary Mertes. Raced with him in our NASCAR Cup Series League, actually, and he's not much of a dirt racer, so sorry, Zach, don't expect much out of you tonight. Hey, Justin, Dakota Shelley is right here. Greg the Shark is updating his iRacing right now. I told him he's got about 2 minutes left. It was at 77% as of 8 minutes ago. Paul Tracks, Anthony Carf. I'm a sucker for teal. It's probably one of my favorite colors. Oh, and he gets her sideways. Gotta set the corner up a little better there, bud. It's okay. You can reset, get a new car. So you see Zach still making that. Oh, Zach is in the wall. Dakota Shelley. Tyler Jackson has connected. There you go, Mr. Greg Osmond. Jackie, who's your brother? Who's your brother? Let me point it out there. We want to put some spotlight on these guys. don't think Benjamin Hackworth is in here at all. But, oh, Dakota Shelley right there. Perfect. Yeah, I don't believe Hackworth is here at all. Sorry about that one. Because he didn't make it. So we have 1 second left. Practice is over. We will take a look at your Heat 1 grid here. Looks like Ryan Arbogast just made it as well. What's your Heat 1 grid here? Tonight will be Zachary Mertis starting on point, and to his outside that'll be the 007 Michael Cusack. Row 2 will be the 68 of Paul Trax, and to his outside Joshua German. Row 3 is Zane Walters in the 31, and to his outside in the 22 machine is Hunter McCoy. Row 4 will be Bryce Dickinson, and to his outside Ryan Arbogast, who just connected. And shotgun on the field, starting 9th tonight, will be Brent Carey. I do believe there are about 24 drivers in here, so all of them should make the A main tonight. So that is always a plus. So we take a look at this race info here tonight. HRA Mods Round 2, USA International Speedway, 40 laps. Cautions do not count for these guys. Special thanks to all those that make this possible tonight. Obviously, iRacing is one of them. Myself, who decided to stream these bad boys. Mining Store, who is putting up $100 to the winner. Butt Kicker, who we had just announced, is actually going to give out 3 free butt kickers to these guys. For those top 3 that finished in the championship. So it's a pretty cool gig we got with them. Very exciting news. So we're getting ready to go green here. Zach is going to lead us to green. Pace truck ready to get pulled off here. Green flag is out. Here we go. Mertis and Cusack is going to lead them there into turn 1. Mertis with a huge lead. Paul Trax with a big jump there. Looks like Cusack kind of fell back a little bit, and then we're 3 wide there with the 4 and the 22 and the 31. That looks like Zane Walters, Hunter McCoy, and Joshua German, as German just gets into the wall there, and he's flipping all over the place. Wow. Good job avoiding that Dickinson there. It's good, as well as Brent Carey and Hunter McCoy. He's around as well. No cautions in these heats tonight, so best of luck to them. Top 3 transfer. So as it sits right now, it's going to be Mertis, Trax, and Cusack transferring in there, but it's going to be like Walters, Carey, Dickinson, and McCoy, and everybody else is going to have to make their way through the consies, through the alphabet soup, as they call it here. So we're kind of single filed out. Not much real battling going on, as we see Walters going to try to get into the inside here of Michael Cusack. I think he might be able to complete the pass. Yes, he is, as Cusack's into the wall. The wall hard. That opens the door up for Brent Carey in that fresh new paint. by DDS Designs there. DDS Graphics, excuse me. I'm just going to try to look down inside there as well. As Walter's going to make the pass for second on Paul Trax here in that 68 machine. Zane Walters in the 31. Zane had a good run last week at Cedar Lake, just unfortunate. Got involved in a couple wrecks as well. Just know where he could go. But pacing the field right now, it is all Zachary Mertis right now. He has led all 5 laps. He's been putting up some real fast lap times too. Decent times, I should say. Got Walters really closing in on his tracks. The gap now is about 3/10. He's going to reel him in. Zane, he put a lot of practice in here. Zach gets a little sideways, a little too sideways there. That opens the door for Zane Walters right here. Is there going to be a slide job? No, he's just going to stick it to the bottom. Mertis gets up there loose in the marbles. Zane Walters going to clear him? Yes, he is. As Zachary Mertis falls back here to second. Paulie Traxton third. Micah Cusack fourth. Brent Carey fifth. Hunter McCoy sixth. Bryce Dickinson seventh. Ryan Arbogast eighth. As Zach gets a little loose right there. Gets up way too high. As we are going to be coming to 1 to go this time by here. Zane Walters pacing the field. Putting on a clinic for these guys. He started all the way in that 5th position. He's already gained 4 spots here. It's going to look good in the feature, that's for sure. Drivers better watch out. Zane Walters has got this track dialed in. As he wins Heat 1 with a gap of 2 seconds over Zachary Mertis. Coming in third is going to be Paul Trax. 4th, Hunter McCoy. 5th, Brent Carey. 6th, Michael Cusack. 7th, Bryce Dickinson. 8th, Ryan Arbogast. And rounding out the field will be Joshua German. Oh boy, this heat race right here is stacked. Let me tell you. Brandon, there are 8 laps in the heat. There are going to be 40 for the feature, top 3 advance from each heat as well. Yes, Craig, iRacing does need Macon Speedway. The 1/5 mile bull ring. Let's go ahead and bring up your grid here for this race. Starting here, row number 1 on the inside, starting on point. Mr. Cole Bosso himself, the driver out of Sioux City, Iowa. And to his outside, that's going to be Caden Reynolds, also out of Iowa. Starting third will be Chris Swanson, another driver out of Iowa. And to his outside, it'll be Jonathan Gaston. Row 3 will be Trevor Giroux, the driver from up north. And to his outside, it'll be Garrett Zacharias in that 71 machine. Row 4 will be Tim Ripley. And to his outside, that'll be Ty Dickinson of Team Sweet Tea. Again, his brother was in the first heat, and his other teammate, Mr. Caden Reynolds, is starting second for this race. But here we go. This is going to be an amazing race. Top 3 advance. There's going to be a couple odd men out here tonight. And this is a stacked heat. A couple of guys with some great draws here tonight for the build draws. We see these guys working the high bank here, getting ready to go. Cole Bosso leads them to green. Great jump for Cole here. Kind of single file out with Reynolds right behind him. Swanson there in third. And I am clicking the wrong thing. My bad there, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Giroux there in 4th, Zacharias 5th, Gaston, gets into the wall, loses a couple spots there as these drivers all move up. That's Dickinson, Ripley, as well as Caden Reynolds goes to pass Cole Bosso for the lead here. side by side, working two different grooves. Looks like you can do that right now. So we see these guys here door to door. Caden Reynolds bottom feeding. Cole Bosso running that middle line. Reynolds is going to get him there through 3 and 4. Looks like he's a lot quicker there, but Bosso can keep his speed there in 1 and 2. So we're almost 3 wide there for third as Swanson is able to clear all them. But up front, it is all Caden Reynolds at the moment. Hashtag Team Sweet Tea. Getting ever so close to that wall there. I wonder if we can hop on board here. Cockpit mode will take us around a lap here with Caden Reynolds, the driver, in first. Let's look at how close he's getting to the wall as he kind of slips up a little bit. Wonder if that opens the door there for Bosso there. Really getting right down to that grass there. Almost hitting that left front tire on the wall. Thanks, Caden, for letting us ride on board with you there. We work through our field here. We're still third. Zacharias putting a lot of pressure here on Swanson. He's almost going to nick his left rear quarter panel as we are coming to 3 to go this time by. Zacharias just clips the inside wall there, and Giro trying to put something on Zacharias, make it a 3-car battle there for third. Ripley not able to make it work at all either as Zacharias slips up a little bit there. Swanson extends his third place advantage lead. Bosso just not going to be able to catch Caden Reynolds right now. Braden Richards, man, if you're watching this, Reynolds by a straightaway. Wow. Zacharias putting a lot of pressure here on Swanson. Getting to his inside. Stay off that wall, ladies and gentlemen. See these guys battle here. Door to door as we're coming to the white flag this time by. See Reynolds and Bosso there. These guys still side by side. Swanson pinches them down low. Swanson with the advantage off the corner. Protecting the bottom. Zacharias goes high. Swanson a little crossover. Swanson going to be able to hold on to it. Oh, looks like Swanson just barely beat him out there at the line. Wow. By 0.05 seconds. What an insane race for these drivers. Let's take a look at these Heat 2 results tonight. So you see the results here on your grid, or on your screen. Oh, I got to go back. Let's try this now. Should be working there. Maybe not. Try it now. There we go. Caden Reynolds picking up the win. Cole Bosso second. Swanson third. And then everybody going to the console. It'll be Garrett Zacharias, Trevor Guerrero, Tim Ripley, Ty Dickinson, and Jonathan Gaston. So I take you through this race grid here tonight as well for Heat 3, the final heat tonight. That'll be Jacob Doak starting on point. Tyler Jackson to his outside. Josh Crank starting third, and on his outside will be Ryan Drummond in the 10. Anthony Karff starting fifth. Magnus Anderson sixth. Dakota Shelley seventh, and Ryan Hatch rounding out the field. Tyler Jackson starting second in this heat race. He finished second last week at Cedar Lake. Just made it in time here as Tyler Jackson and Jacob Doak are going to lead the field to green here. Followed by Joshua Crank, Ryan Drummond, Anthony Karf, Magnus Anderson, Ryan Hatch, and Dakota Shelley. Pace truck is off. Here we go. Doak gets a good lead here on the start. Single filed out here, except side by side there. Looks like to be Drummond and Crank there as Tyler Jackson's making a move there up the lead as we're going back here. Magnus Anderson and Anthony Karf. Oh! Hatch and Karf get together there. Not what we wanted to see as we go back up front here live. Jacob Doak, Tyler Jackson duking it out for this first spot. Oh, Tyler Jackson gives Doak the bumper. Slides right in there, but look who's trying to stick his nose in here. That's Josh Crank. Crank gonna go past Doak. Doak loses 2 spots right there. He's gonna try to work that high side right here real quick. See if he can make something work. Looks like he's got that second place there. Crank didn't have the best. Turn 3 and 4 is Doak trying to work the middle there. He's gonna get right up to the bumper there of Kenny Wallace. I mean Tyler Jackson. We see a good group of guys here in this bunch as we're single filed out 1st through 5th. So we work through our field. It's going to be Tyler Jackson up front, Jacob Doak 2nd, Joshua Crank 3rd, Ryan Drummond 4th, Magnus Anderson 5th. Glad to see Magnus can actually make a race here tonight. That makes me happy for him. That number 7 machine as he gets right up there with Ryan Drummond as we have a battle for 2nd. Josh Crank and Jacob Doak going at it again. Tyler Jackson is extending his lead on these drivers as they continue to battle it out. Doak ripping the lip on the high side. High side tickler. Is Crank gonna work the bottom here? See these guys work the wheel. You can see Crank work the wheel quite a bit there. As we're coming to 2 to go this time by. Up front, it is still Tyler Jackson. Great clip there. Oh, as Jacob Doak gets a little bit sideways entering the corner. See if he can slide up here right in front of Josh Crank here. Take that position away. Or should I say keep his 2nd position. Oh, not the best. He gets into the grass a little bit there. Jacob Doak going to have a lot of work to do on this last lap. 1.5 laps. Excuse me. Looks like it's going to be Doak at the line for right now, but we still have 1 to go. 2 different grooves. Doak's going to have to put a slider on him, I think, in 3 and 4 if he wants to make it stick. Let's go back here. Is he going to do it? No. He's just going to run the inside wall here. Say touch. Make a little contact. Who's going to get it at the line? Holy smokes, that was a close one, folks. It doesn't even tell me how much the gap was. It says 0.00. Josh Crank going to edge him out. One of the closest finishes here in HRA history so far. Wow. Let's bring up these race results here for your Heat 3. As you can all see here, Tyler Jackson won it. Jacob Doak 2nd. Jacob Doak actually took 2nd. Okay. Joshua Crank 3rd. Ryan Drummond 4th. Magnus Anderson 5th. Anthony Karf 6th. Ryan Hatch 7th. And Dakota Shelley rounding out that heat race. Let's take a look at your race grid here. For the alphabet soup, it's going to be Magnus Anderson starting on point. Michael Cusack to his outside. Tim Ripley starting in 3rd. Anthony Karf 4th. Bryce Dickinson 5th. Ty Dickinson 6th. Ryan Hatch 7th. Ryan Arbogast 8th. Joshua Gaston 9th. Dakota Shelley 10th. And Joshua German 11th. top 6 are going to go to the B main. So that means 5 of these drivers are going home tonight. Who are you rooting for in this one? You're definitely trying something new tonight with this alphabet soup, as you are going to have to fight your way through the mains. As Magnus Anderson is going to get us ready to go. Green flag racing for 8 laps here. Pace truck getting ready to pull off. The pace truck lights are out. Let me bring up your scoreboard here. Green flag. Magnus Anderson here with a great jump. Michael Cusack following in right behind him. Tim Ripley 3rd. Bryce Dickinson 4th. Ty Dickinson 5th. And rounding out your 6 spots right there will be Anthony Karf as he gets into Ty Dickinson there. Just a tad. They're both going to hold their positions at the moment. Joshua German here started 10th all the way up to 7th. Ryan Hatch here in 8th. Arbogast 9th. Jonathan Gaston did not make the call. Dakota Shelley, I think his computer was having issues as we work our way back up. Again, Anthony Karf is on that cut line right now. See if Joshua German can catch up. These drivers do have 2 drop weeks, so only 10 out of the 12 races will count. So if you perform poorly tonight, that will be a-okay. As Hatch gets a huge run here on Joshua German. Ryan Hatch going to take 2nd. German slow right now. I wonder what's going on with him as Arbogast and Hatch are coming for Karf right now. As we work our way back up front here. Tim Ripley, Magnus Anderson working that 1-2 right now. Michael Cusack 3rd, Ty Dickinson 4th, Bryce Dickinson 5th. Let's hope these guys don't wreck each other. And Arbogast, where did he come from? He's up to 6th. He's in that transfer spot. German 7th, Hatch 8th, Karf 9th. What happened to Anthony Karf? Oh no. Ryan Hatch, something happens to him there. As Ryan Arbogast is now in at 6th position. Wow. 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go. Here we look at the Dickinson boys. Mr. Ty Dickinson and Bryce Dickinson is going to follow him right there. Sorry, Bryce. I kind of like Ty's car a little better. Told you I'm a sucker for teal. Caden, feature track state will be at 20%. As we have 2 to go here at USA International Speedway. Ty Dickinson closing in on Cusack. Arbogast closing in on all of them. The sport mod driver out of Nebraska. Joshua German there. Anthony Karf. Looks like Karf moved up to 8. Oh, buddy, hang on to it. Can't get that sideways yet. It's a lot of throttle control with this track. That's for certain. So Arbogast is going to make the move on Bryce Dickinson. Throw a slider on him. Dickinson going to cross him up here. Dickinson gets a little squirrely there. Arbogast going to have him at the line for that 5th spot. Like I said before, top 6 advance. Your top 6 here tonight were as followed. Tim Ripley won that race. Magnus Anderson second. Ty Dickinson third. Michael Cusack fourth. Ryan Arbogast fifth. Bryce Dickinson sixth. And those drivers going home are going to be Joshua German, Anthony Karf, Ryan Hatch, Jonathan Gaston, and Dakota Shelley. So we are going to have another 8-lap race. Top 15 make it. Let's bring up your race grid here tonight. I wonder what is going on here. Because we have 11 drivers. Huh. Looks like we're only going to have 20 cars actually in the feature tonight, not 24. As we saw our race grid there. So everybody's going to make it. We're all fighting for the starting spots. So we can go ahead and bring up our scoring tower here. Yes, the track state will carry over now. I am mistaken. I don't make the rules. I just read them. Are you guys enjoying the stream yet? I sure hope so. I'm trying to make this fun. So we see here, pace truck is off. Hunter McCoy gonna lead him to green. Here we go. 8 laps to determine your starting positions for these Consi drivers. So we work through the field here. Ryan Drummond in third. Battle for the lead right now between McCoy and Zacharias. We are 3 wide. Brent carrying the wall. Arbogast's going to split them all. Cusack and Dickinson really want to mix it up here. Looks like Arbogast and Ripley might have touched there. Just barely. Wow. Great racing. Ripley and Magnus get together just a smidge. They're able to hold on to it. We're 3 wide behind them. That's Ty Dickinson, Magnus Anderson, and Brent Carey, but we'll work our way back up front with Hunter McCoy and Garrett Zacharias. Zacharias with a whole new paint scheme this race. He wanted me to point that out, by the way. The gold and chrome, and looks really nice. I do like it. Trevor Giroux here. The boy up north in Canada, eh? Here in 4th. Arbogast 5th. Ripley 6th. Carey 7th. Agnes Anderson 8th. Ty Dickinson 9th. Looks like Bryce Dickinson is going to be 10th here. Michael Cusack 11th. Let's work our way back up front. Let's go with Ryan Drummond. Ryan Drummond is coming. Look at all the fans in the stands here too. This is great for the sport of iRacing. So we're on lap 5 at the moment. We have 3 to go. 4 to go, I'm sorry. We're coming to 3 to go. Ryan Drummond kind of blinking there a little bit as we got a battle back here between Arbogast and Ripley. Arbogast takes away that 5th spot there. Put a slider on Ripley, it's not going to stick. They make a little contact there. That's okay. No harm, no foul. They didn't wreck. It's like everybody's kind of just keeping their distance, just kind of riding at the moment. As we have 2 to go for Garrett Zacharias and Hunter McCoy. Oh, Arbogast and Ripley might have got together. Let's rewind this real quick. Let's see what happened here. Oh, Ripley's just gonna run him up a little bit. I think that he thought Arbogast was gonna be a little bit higher there as they were going 3 wide. Oh, hold on to. Oh, no. I'm glad I put the replay on here. Good thing they're all gonna make the feature. Let's go back to live mode. We got one to go. Garrett Zacharias here. Gonna take it home in the B main. McCoy second, Ryan Drummond third, Trevor Guerrero fourth, Bryce Dickinson. That 03 machine. Gonna be fifth, Magnus Anderson sixth, Brent seventh, Ty Dickinson eighth, and Michael Cusack ninth, Tim Ripley 10th, Arbogast 11th. As we are going to have a little bit of a warm-up at the moment. Let's go to commercial break. I want to thank Butt Kicker here, and here's Butt Kicker.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Again, we want to thank everybody here for coming out. We want to thank our sponsors as well, iRacing and Butt Kicker. I want to thank you guys quite a bit here. You do a lot for us sim racers. Really means a lot that we can show our talents. So we're just gonna kind of let you ride and turn it up for a moment while they do their warm-up. Be sure to drop any questions you got in chat. Let me know who you're rooting for, who you got to win, what you think 40 laps is gonna be as we invert the top 8. Let's turn it up. All right, that will do it for our warm-up period. Kind of clicking through, seeing who's all in here. Let's take a look at the grid for tonight's A main show. Starting up front tonight on pole will be Chris Swanson in that 171 machine, and to his outside will be the 68 of Paul Trax. Row 2 will be Jacob Doak, and to his outside Cole Basso. Row 3 will be Zachary Mertis, and to his outside Tyler Jackson, defending Dirt Car Esports Street Stock champion. Row 4 on the inside will be Caden Reynolds, and to his outside will be Zane Walters of Wide Open Motorsports in that 31 machine. Row 5 on the inside is Joshua Crank, and to the outside, starting in 10th, will be Garrett Zacharias. Row 6 will be Hunter McCoy and Ryan Drummond. Row 7 will be, if I can even bring it up here, here we go. Row 7 will be Trevor Giroux in the 75, and on the outside will be Bryce Dickinson in the 03. Row 8, Magnus Anderson, to his outside Brent Carey. Ty Dickinson starting 17th, Michael Cusack 18th, Tim Ripley starting 19th, and shotgun on the field starting dead last, Ryan Arbogast. Arbogast, I'm calling it right now. He's going to be the hard charger. Who you got to win it, folks? Let me know in the comments. I see one Sweet Tea comment there. So we are going to get ready. Go into green here. This time by. Pace truck lights are off. Let's hurry down the backstretch here. Nice one, Zach, there, not the 102. Caden Reynolds, Swanson, Garrett Zacharias, Caden Reynolds. Here we go, green flag is out. Chris Swanson gonna lead us here to green. Swanson there, and on the inside will be Jacob Doak. Oh, and we got wrecking, we got flipping. Oh my gosh, that looks to be Paul Trax. That didn't end well. Well, we're gonna keep it green for now. This track is very tight. A lot of racing here. We're almost 4 wide here. Looks like they're, oh baby, 4 wide there for 8th. Joshua Crank and Garrett Zacharias get together here as we are working through the field. Hey Zach, there you are, buddy. Hunter McCoy, Cole Basso. Caution is out. Let's see what this is for. Looks like it's going to be here for Paul Trax. Oh, just kind of loops it around. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Go back up here, green. You guys prefer the ticker or the tower? I got the ticker up. I think I'd rather go to the tower. But let's go back out front with your leader, Jacob Doak. Go MK, Carter Russo says. Got a couple MK drivers in here. If you guys look at that bottom right there, kind of shows you their speed. These guys can get up to about 100 miles an hour or so on these straightaways. Looks like Jacob Doak has reached 104. Paul Trax has reached 109. as we are shaking things up. Look at Caden Reynolds up here in third. As we are going to have one to go this time by. There's an MKP driver right there. Hunter McCoy. As well as Garrett Zacharias right there. Looks like we're going to go single file here. Because we had consecutive cautions. So the pace truck lights are off. Doak gonna lead him to green. Here we go. Couple guys getting antsy there. Green flag is out. So we'll work through our field here. We're not flipping yet. We're not wrecking yet, as we're merely 4 wide there off the corner. Gonna kind of straighten things out here. Tyler Jackson being a bottom feeder right now. To his outside, Garrett Zacharias ripping the lip. Up in front, Trevor Giroux. He's got a lot of pressure from these two drivers. Oh, as Tyler Jackson and Garrett Zacharias get caught up together there. There's nowhere to go. Fighting for the same real estate. Your top 5 at the moment is Hunter McCoy, Cole Bossell, Chris Swanson, Caden Reynolds, and Jacob Doak. Caution is going to be out. This is going to be a long race. See if we can take a look here, see what happened. Looks like we if this is what it was from right here at all. Nope. Right here. Looks like Zach gets up there. Maybe just tags the wall. Oh, looks like him and Arbogast kind of get together. Oh, Zach's flipping. Zach is flipping. He's okay after that one. Let's go slow-mo for that one. Just the impact. Wow. If he stuck the landing, I would have gave him a 10. That driver's going to have to use a fast repair, that's for sure. Looks like he claimed the caution there. Let's go back to live mode. There's Zach. Your leader still right now is Mr. Jacob Doak of the Dirt Bike Kids. Dirt Bike Kids, don't want to be biased here, but that consists of Jacob there, Andrew Tenold, and myself, DBK. That's my driver. So we're going to go back double file here. That backtrack looks pretty slick, if I do say so myself. But here we go. Pace truck getting ready to pull off. Doak gonna lead him to the green. Look at that field. Monstrous field. You can just listen to him here. Green flag is out. Here we go. We are hurrying and scurrying into turn 1. It's like Reynolds, McCoy, and Doak. Oh, Zacharias Swanson with a huge run here on the outside. Caution is out. What is the caution for, boys? Come on, let's get it together. Looks like Michael Cusack may have crashed here. Oh boy, let's take a look at that. That looks like a parking lot right there. Wonder if we can move it up a couple drivers here. See what kind of happened. Looks like Bryce Dickinson was given an EOL. Oh, Magnus gets into Zane Walters there. Oof, boy, Dickinson into the 7. Paul Track straightens him out. Man, Unfortunate for some of these guys. We're going to have to go single file. Somebody yell at these drivers here. Somebody tell them, come on now. It's Tim Ripley. Zach, would you like to hop in the booth? I can let you hop in the booth. This could be your first race here. And you're going to call, and it's going to be dirt. Zach, join a voice channel and I'll pull you in here. So we are getting ready to go green. We're a couple guys hitting the wall. Let's bring in Zachary Martis here. Zach, I believe we can hear you if you want to talk. Do believe your mic might be muted if you're not talking right now. Bringing us to green, we're going single file again. It's going to be Chris Swanson. Here we go. Bosso and Doak side by side already there for second. Swanson's going to take an early lead here. Oh no. Caden Reynolds. What happened to him? He was just on the side there. He was on the wall sideways. Looks like he'll keep it here at pace. Looks like Bosso and Doak may have gotten together. That's what may have caused that. As we have a 4-car battle here for 5th. Bosso's blinking a little bit there. Is trying to take the lead. We're almost 3 wide here for 2nd between these guys. We got a lot of fast drivers in this lobby, that's for sure. Jackson up to 7th. Gonna work our way through there. We're 3 wide here for 6th, 5th, I believe. Not anymore. We'll straighten it out. We got a battle here. The groove is really moving up right now. A lot of these drivers are ripping the lip. Looks like it's, oh boy, Bosso and Reynolds merely get together there. Reynolds putting a lot of pressure there on Chris Swanson. Again, Reynolds, your winner last week, as they're putting that right rear right on the wall there. Some fantastic driving from these guys. Reynolds gonna go for the slider. Is he gonna get enough drive off, or is Swanson gonna be able to cross him up here? Looks like he will not. Reynolds to the lead. Lap 10. Only a quarter of this way in here. We work our way back. Bosso still in 3rd. Doak 4th. Zacharias 5th. Jackson 6th. McCoy 7th. Looks like he lost 2 spots there. Tyler Jackson seems to be the only one working the bottom right now. Looks like Bosso will as well. Swanson. Doak. Looks like Jackson and Zacharias are going to work the bottom there in 3 and 4. As well as 1 and 2. So these two are duking it out. Bosso kind of blinks out a little bit. Bosso's going to have that 2nd position there. Away from Chris Swanson. But Reynolds. Oh boy, if we don't get a caution, he's going to pull away with this one. That's for sure. So we're going to have lap cars coming up here pretty soon here. Look at these guys. Battling it out for fourth. That's Tyler Jackson, Garrett Zacharias, and Jacob Doak trying to get in the mix here. Jackson gets a little too sideways. Doak and Zacharias merely make the contact there. Oh boy. Zacharias slides up there. I don't think Tyler liked that at all. Also, oh boy, we're almost 3 wide. Zacharias in the wall. I do want to point out, I will be going to Eldora for the Dream tomorrow for the first time ever. Any pointers, that would be awesome. Tyler Jackson and I are actually heading there together. So that should be fun, getting up at about 5 in the morning. Driving down to pick him up in Rockford. So we're still side by side here, Bossau and Swanson, as we are going to have a caution. Reynolds did not want to see that. Not at all. Looks like might have been Michael Cusack. We'll let him to get into the wall here. Let's back it up a little bit here as Bryce Dickinson was going to go make the pass there. Oh, looks like he just kind of got sucked into the wall there. Looks like he disconnected as well. Oh yeah, he just stopped on the track right there to reset that throughout the caution. Oh, means we got 19 drivers in here. Take a look at the lap times here between Caden Reynolds and Cole Bossau. Reynolds still faster than Bossau by about 3/10 that last lap. But again, Bossau has been battling with Swanson. Let's look at the lap times here between Bossau and Swanson. Back and forth they go, just like they were battling it out. About this 4th and 5th here. Make our way back up front. I believe we'll be going 2 to go. 1 to go, I'm sorry. 1 to go this time by. As Caden Reynolds gonna lead him to green. Reynolds slows up the field and he is off. Man, that's a good camera angle of all the cars here on the start. Looks a little bumpy there by the start finish line, that's for sure, as we're 3 wide for the lead right now. 4 wide for the lead. Make it 4 wide for the lead. Not anymore. We're going to straighten things out. Chris Swanson is going to give Caden Reynolds a run for his money. Going to try to at least. As we're 3 wide. Oh, not quite. It's like right behind them. Oh, Zacharias getting in the side. Tyler Jackson. We got guys bumping, beating and banging. That's Bossau. Crank. Oh, hold on to it, ladies and gentlemen. Bossau all out of shape there. From turns 1 or 2 as Ripley really sets up slide job over Hunter McCoy. McCoy misses that. Great driving for these guys. Oh, and we're wrecking. We are wrecking. Oh, looks like we got to keep it all in one piece. That's impressive. To work our way back up front here with Caden Reynolds. Reynolds putting on a clinic right now. Swanson just taps that wall there. Look out. Tyler Jackson is coming through the middle. He's in a 71 sandwich right there. Oh, Zach's in the pits. This is the battle we want to see right here. We're 3 wide down the back straightaway. Swanson goes up high. Tyler Jackson in the middle, going to slide up top. Garrett Zacharias on the bottom. Swanson going to cross over Tyler Jackson. Hold on to it, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have a race here for second? You know who's loving this right now? Mr. Tyler Jackson, or Mr. Caden Reynolds. These two almost made contact there. Swanson gonna put his bumper right on the nose of Garrett Zacharias. Your top five as it sits is Reynolds, Jackson, Swanson, Garrett Zacharias, and Jacob Doak. You know, we're missing Carl Shackle tonight. That's who we're missing. We go back here, Basso here at 6th. Looks like he'll be able to keep a top 10 for the moment as we're 3 wide here for 7th. Looks like McCoy, Crank, and Arbogast, I do believe. Somebody's blinking in and out there is Magnus. Looks like, oh, Jesus. My buttons are all messed up. Reynolds. He's got a 2.5 second lead over second place of Tyler Jackson. These two finished 1-2 last week. See if they can do it again. Garrett Zacharias here in 3rd. I believe he finished 4th last week. These guys need a caution. Somebody needs to knock Caden Reynolds off that top spot. Just from the looks of it, on lap 23, he's just going to drive away with it. It's like Swanson's getting in the wall a little bit. It's that Kenny Wallace machine there. Oh, look at how close he's getting. Let's go back a couple drivers here. Oh, let's look at Garrett Zacharias. See what he does here. Not getting in the throttle at all. Just kind of coasting it through the corner as these drivers are side by side. Gonna clear him here. Look at this right rear. Look at how close he is getting to that wall. That is fantastic driving right there. So we go back here, live vote. Garrett Zacharias is gonna make a move on Tyler Jackson here sooner or later. Just when is it gonna be? When are you gonna throw the slider? Caden Reynolds here, still on point. Looks like he's gonna be running into lap traffic here. Looks like it's gonna be Bryce Dickinson here pretty quick. As Jackson and Zacharias are still duking it out. Zacharias a lot better through 3 and 4 right there. Doak 5th, Basso 5th, I'm sorry, Doak 4th. Swanson 6th, wonder what kind of happened to him there. Arbogast 7th, what I say, hard charger, he's up 13 spots right now. Tim Ripley up 11 spots. Hunter McCoy 9th, Josh Crank 10th, Ryan Drummond 11th, Trevor Giro 12th, Zane Walters 13th, Ty Dickinson 14th, Brent Carey 15th, Paul Track 16th, Bryce Dickinson 17th, and Caden Reynolds is hot on their tail right now. These drivers better get out of the way for your points leader. We'll see what kind of happens here. 2 teammates right there, Reynolds and Dickinson. Looks like they're just gonna let him go. I know Paul Trax uses a he uses a controller. Hope he doesn't mess him up here. Looks so bumpy right there, man. So bumpy. Caution is out. Caution on the speedway. Looks to be Brent Carey. Oh, wrong thing. No. There we go. Oh, he just gets in there a little too deep. Loses his nose while he's at it. He'll be using a fast repair. me see if I can bring somebody in here. If we can move Ryan Hatch in here real quick. Hey Ryan.
Yo.
Are you waving around? Oh, you are waving them around. Okay.
Well, it's Paul, but
Did Bryce Dickinson need one as well?
I'll wave Bryce.
He's 03. Do you need to delay the caution at all?
Nope, we should be good.
Okay. How's race chatter
Bryce,
been?
if it hasn't already told you, just start going. I waved you.
How is the race been going for you or for everybody so far? You're live admin. You're being a live admin, right? Or are you racing?
Well, I'm not racing because I got wrecked by car 3 times.
Oh, jeez. Anyways,
But
the race
it's
is
not been bad. The 71 that's not Garrett needs some help.
okay. Okay.
Should be a good race between these two.
All right. Hey, well, I'm gonna move you back to MKP. Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay. Ryan Hatch. Just had to talk to him there. Sorry about it. So we're getting back here. 11 to go. Caden Reynolds gonna lead us to green. Wow, these guys are digging for all the traction they can get. Right on the bottom there. See if Garrett Zacharias could do something here. If he could pull a slider on him or not. Looks like he's just gonna run the bottom here. Man, restarts are awesome here. Look at these guys go. Jacob Doak trying to get in the mix here in that teal machine. I'm a sucker for teal. Love it. Jackson Zacharias could be side by side there, but front still Caden Reynolds as we have 9 to go this time by. Look at Arbogast. Arbogast up here in the 6th position. Man, this guy can move. Cole Basso, Jacob Doak gets in the wall a little bit. Oh, buddy, get off of that. Come on now. Oh, Caden Reynolds. Caden Reynolds. What happened to our leader? Our leader must have gotten to the wall as Tyler Jackson gains the lead here. Reynolds just has so much speed up top. Caution is going to be out. This gives me an opportunity to see what happened to Caden Reynolds here. Let's back this up. Oh man, looks like he just got into the wall. Jumped the cushion there and wow. He's going to drop back to 3rd. Tyler Jackson, he's on point. His 5th ever UMP mod race. So we have 8 laps to go. Tyler Jackson up front, Garrett Zacharias 2nd, Caden Reynolds 3rd. Let's take a look here. Who has your hard charger been? That's going to be Ryan Arbogast here, up 15 spots in 15th or in 5th place. Wow, just an outstanding run for this guy. I called it from the beginning. Tough break for a couple of these drivers with Tim Ripley up 11 spots, Garrett Zacharias up 8. Tyler Jackson and Caden Reynolds have the top spot. I do believe we are going single file restart this time by, and we will be coming to 7 to go this time by. So that was our 6th caution of the night. One more lap for these drivers. Do you guys still think Caden Reynolds can come from 3rd and win it? All you KR1 fans, Team Sweet Tea? This has been quite the show. A great race for everybody. KR1 dig, says Michael Dickinson. We'll see what he can do. I would assume he's just going to run the high side there, but the high and scary side as he got into the wall before is Tyler Jackson getting ready to lead us to green. Coming out of turn 4. What a start. We were all bunched up there. Holy cow. Tyler Jackson backed up the whole field there. And he got a great start out of that. Running the bottom. Look at Caden Reynolds ripping the top. Him and Garrett Zacharias are going to be side by side, and we're going to have a caution. Caution is going to be out. Let's see what this is for. Looks like a bunch of guys crashed here. Tim Ripley, possibly. Oh, hang on to it, buddy. Oh, gets into Arbogast. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's... Wow, let's take a look from right here. Ty Dickinson there. Ryan Drummond, Zane Walters, Trevor Giro. Oh, look at Ripley getting flipped there. Brent Carey tried to make it through. Tough break there for Arbogast. Up to 5th. Up 15 spots. He started last. And he was up to 5th. Looks like the 71 of Tim Ripley was disqualified. Looks like that was a 2nd or 3rd caution, possibly. We are going to have a single file restart. So we have 7 to go this time by. We're going to have a single file restart from here on out. Under 10 to go, I believe that is what we are doing. Looks like Arbogast is going to get his spot back, but his car is beat up. It's not going to drive the same. Looks like Swanson. Oh no, he doesn't have any damage. Just looks like that from the angle. You can just see that front right there. I'll use my mouse right there. The bumper. Here we go. Green flag is out. Tyler Jackson coming out of turn 4. Great jump. Look at these guys jumping up and down in the corner here. It's like Caden Reynolds still gonna be up top as everybody else is on the bottom. Tyler Jackson still your leader. Coming to 5 to go this time by as Caden Reynolds making a big move for 2nd here. Caution is out on the racetrack. Oh boy, it looks like yellow flag Ryan Drummond. Take a look here. Trevor Giro has left as well. Unfortunate for that driver. Oh no, what happened? What happened with Arbogast? Oh, looks like he just kind of turned Swanson there, and just a racing incident there. Oh man. Oh, we'll go back to live mode here. Let's go from the back to front where we're all at right now. Arbogast, Paul Trax, Chris Swanson getting an EOL. Bryce Dickinson gonna pit here quickly as he hurries and scurries there. Hunter McCoy, Brent Carey, Ty Dickinson cracking the top 10. He will be in the top 10. Great run for him tonight. He told me he wasn't too sure about this race. I don't blame him. Zane Walters there, Ryan Drummond, Jacob Doak, Josh Crank, Cole Bossow, Caden Reynolds, Garrett Zacharias, and Tyler Jackson. see pace truck, lights are still on for the pace truck. All right, good to know. Yes, the cautions are dumb, JC, but it happens. We've only had 8 cautions. I expected a lot more. Greg Osmond, are you still watching? You might want to watch this. Your team member is leading the race. Tyler Jackson with the Osmond Racing UMP modified Kenny Wallace paint scheme. So we're gonna get going here. Green flag racing. Here we go. Pedal to the metal. Skinny pedal. Zacharias gonna give him a run for his money here in this one. Tyler Jackson gonna drive it in deep. So is Zacharias. Where's Caden Reynolds? Not making the top work as Bossow's gonna pass him. Zacharias looks really bumpy there on the backstretch. Is he going to give Tyler Jackson the bumper? No, he is not. Reynolds, the only one ripping the lip right now, as everybody's bottom feeding. Looks like Ryan Drummond maybe as well. Get off my screen. Here we go. Garrett Zacharias going to get the inside of Tyler Jackson. Not going to make it stick as we have 4 to go. Tyler Jackson still your leader in that Kenny Wallace paint scheme. Trying to hold off that 71 machine of Garrett Zacharias, a driver out of New York, I do believe. But don't count this driver out, Caden Reynolds, the only one running the high side right now. Zacharias gonna get the inside of Tyler Jackson. Some great clean racing with these drivers tonight. You see these guys bumping. 3 to go, coming to 2 to go this time by Tyler Jackson. Gonna take the 2 to go flag here. 2 to go signal. Gonna do everything in his power to block Garrett Zacharias. We have a caution. And we have a caution on the Speedway with 2 to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wonder, oh, buddy. Whoa. Oh, he went to just go kind of do a slider line there, and Arbogast just, it didn't work out. Swanson got into the wall. Ryan, I don't think your car's supposed to do that. He's bouncing off the wall left and right. Let's go back up front here. We're gonna have a green-white checkered. See if the pace truck lights are off. They are off. We will be coming to the green flag this time by. These drivers are getting very antsy. So we are gonna stack them up here, bumper to bumper. Oh, looks like we're gonna have 1 to go yet. My apologies there. down that slick bad backstretch at USA International Speedway here. It's now a Walmart. This track doesn't exist anymore. Tyler Jackson gonna lead him to green. We got a couple guys peeking out. Oh boy, Garrett Zacharias went to the inside there of Tyler Jackson. Oh no! Zacharias gets into Tyler Jackson. That opens the door for who? None other than Caden Reynolds in that number 1 machine. Reynolds gonna go there on the high side. He's gonna take us to our white flag. Oh! Zacharias gonna spin. Tyler Jackson half spin him there. Tyler Jackson and Josh Crank are gonna get together. Garrett Zacharias may have just costed Tyler Jackson the win there. Let me tell you, that man is not going to be happy as I hear beating and banging up here. But up front, it is all Caden Reynolds. He took advantage of running the high side while everybody was running the bottom. Garrett Zacharias throws a slider on Caden Reynolds here. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Caden Reynolds picks up win number 2, round 2 at USA International Speedway here in the HRA as Tyler Jackson just dumps the 71 there. Wow. Great race. Wow. All I gotta say, wow. Before we go any further here with interviews, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, sponsored by Butt Kicker and iRacing.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have the driver of the number 71 machine, Garrett Zacharias, with us, your second place finisher. Garrett?
Yeah.
Wow. What a show, man. What a show. Looks like you started in 10th and you moved up 8 spots and finished second. How did that all happen? How was it fighting and driving through the field here tonight?
Yeah, it was definitely tough with the slick conditions. Those are my favorite racetracks, though, when it gets really slicked off and rubbered off. With the IMCA cars, I'm new to these cars, actually. This is my 4th race in them. It's second time in the league, but no, it was a lot of fun. Me and Hunter were kind of moving through the field. Me and him were working together, and we just the cautions kind of fell in our way sometimes. Sometimes they didn't, and we got up to second. Almost had the win a few times, had the lead a few times, and we came 1 spot short.
Yeah, it looked like you and Tyler were really battling for the lead there a couple times there. It looks like, did you give him a little bumper at all?
Going into one, I want to say on the final, was it the final lap or 2 to go?
2 to go.
And we went in the corner. I was almost in the infield, the big rut in the grass. I hit the grass, and when I hit the grass, I hopped the car over, and I like hit him in his door, and I tried to back out. I gave him the lane to go, and we went into 3 the next lap, and I think it was net code because I was way behind him, and we just hit. But I gave him room to save it, and then going down into 3 and 4 on the final lap, I knew I had to do something with Reynolds. He was quick all night, and we threw a slider. We should have stayed on the bottom. We probably could have had him, but we threw it, and I actually didn't see him. I thought he like disconnected or something, and I thought we were gonna lead off a 4, and then he crossed me over, and he got me by half a car.
Yeah, it looked like he just got into the wall there, but that's kind of what I was thinking when you and Jackson got into it there. Is that coming to the white flag almost? Looks like it was netcode there, and it was so weird how Tyler just got like spun around like that. It was crazy, but man, an awesome race for you tonight. I was very impressed. You know, I hope you had a lot of fun doing this. There were 2 different lanes working. Caden obviously was making the top work, seemed to be one of the few doing that, and you guys were just bouncing around on the bottom. So, hey, congrats on that second place podium finish there, and got anybody you got to thank?
Yes, sir. You guys are putting on the league. Ryan for putting on the league. This was a lot of fun so far. Going to be running it full time with you guys, and for the broadcast, appreciate that. We also got to thank our sponsors, Mid-State Basement Authorities, Joskemski Transports. I'm sorry, Joskemski Transports. I ripped the hood off. We can't see your logo anymore. Signworks, Fleet and Graphics, Half Axe Acres, Master K's Barbecue, Jonathan Gasson for the sweet paint he did today. And MK Performance, Mark Keedeman Performance. Check those guys out on Facebook. We run a lot of leagues like this, a lot of races, and check us out. But thank you guys for having us.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a pleasure. Want to thank you for racing with us, and we'll see you next week.
Perfect.
Up next, we're going to take in our 3rd place finisher here, Mr. Tyler Jackson. Hey, Tyler, buddy. How's it going?
It's been better.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, you started pretty far back in the field. You started 7th, or no, I'm sorry. You started 6th. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Your heat race went well. You won the heat and everything. You looked really dominant there. And as the track slicked off, it looked like, you know, there were the 2 lanes. You on the bottom and Garrett as well on the bottom, as well as, you know, Caden Reynolds making it work up top. How was this track for you tonight? The way it slicked off, how we carried it over?
Well, going into 1 in the feature, I think I lost like 4 spots. I got shoved up, so I was all the way back to 10th, and then I don't know, just clawed our way back up there and running a pretty, I thought, clean race. 1 lane there on the bottom, and a guy jumps the start to the inside of me, coming out of 4, and then he dumps me in 1, and he dumps me in 3, and that's probably the last time I'll run with you guys.
Oh no, that's a bummer. I don't like to hear that. I know I had just talked to Garrett about that. He said he got into the root in turn 1 there. And then turn 3, as I was watching it, it was a huge net code as well, because I was so surprised because I didn't see him get to your bumper at all, and all of a sudden you were sideways in turn 3. It was so weird, but man, it was a great race for you for sure. I wish the outcome was a little better and everything, but I guess it's racing, I guess, right?
Yeah, congrats to Caden, and I don't know, I'll see you guys around some other time.
Yeah. Hey, well, I will see you tomorrow morning, man, and we'll be on the road to Eldora. So.
Got it, buddy. Later.
All right. Take care. All right. Your first place finisher tonight, Caden Reynolds, getting it done. Holy cow, what a performance. I believe you led the most laps here tonight.
Yeah, I believe that one. Until that caution came out, it's just all downhill from there, but somehow came back. I don't know.
It looked like you were the only one that was able to make that top work at all. The high and scary side, I saw you get into the wall a couple times there, really slowed you down. You know, I didn't even see you try the bottom at all. Did you try the bottom?
No, not once. I figured everybody would be down there, and I had to find a line to. I mean, it worked until that yellow came out, and I started getting in my head. Wouldn't drive it in as hard as I needed to.
Yeah, gotcha. We were kind of riding on board with a couple of you guys. We were doing the right rear camera, and you guys were getting that fender right up against the wall there. It was just awesome racing, a great display, you know, to showing the skill, you know, to get the car way up there and not hit the wall and everything. But I was very impressed. You know, you had a lot of guys rooting for you tonight in chat. You got a big team here with KR1, Team Sweet Tea, and got a lot of supporters there, man. You got a good group, that's for sure. But that race, walk me through what happened there. Like I think that last green white checkered there.
Well, we started with that caution with like 10 to go or whatever, and I got in the wall right before the caution came out and lost 2 spots, and then my spotter JC was just telling me just keep rolling the top, just keep rolling the top, and I seen the top two kind of getting dicey, so I figured if they did anything, I just had to stay a little bit consistent up there, and maybe we could pull something out, and sure enough.
Yeah, that last lap coming to the checkered, that was very interesting. Garrett said that he shouldn't have thrown that slider on you. He thinks he could have had you on the bottom after you kind of got up in the wall there. You know, one little mistake can cost you a race.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely got the wall in 3 and somehow got it turned off that time and got it crossed up, and at least luckily didn't hit the holes again, and the car finally went because it was really rough off before.
Yeah. Hey man, well you're gonna be our points leader. Stay our points leader. You're 2 wins in a row, going back to back. See, think you can go back to back to back next week?
What track is it?
I believe we are at Charlotte. We are at the dirt track at Charlotte.
Oh yeah, there'll be cushion up there. Well, I'll try.
Your high side tickler, Caden Reynolds. Who you gotta thank, man? Victory lane, second week in a row. Who you gotta thank?
I just gotta thank everybody in the chat right there. All my friend JC was in there. Tyler and Bryce Dickinson got me in this league, and it's been pretty fun. Girlfriend let me off. She's probably not too happy about it because it took forever with all those yellows, but it's all fun.
Hey, she's got to be happy that you won, you know? Like, that's all she can ask, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey man, it was a pleasure, and we'll see you next week probably.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. Hey, you have a great rest of your night, and for everybody watching, thanks for coming out here.